Money Moves with Myth 2.0, the podcast. And always remember, gentlemen, it's a mother movie. So, today, we're going to be reacting to yet another video. Um, the title of this video is 58 and single and why I don't care about dating. So we're gonna get our own personal perspective on the video. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and let's hop straight into the content.
58 and single, and I don't care about dating. Yep, a lot of people ask me about that, and I'm okay breaking the stereotype. That's unfortunate. You're single. Okay.
It's not a stereotype. It's just that, like, for a lot of us older people, especially like her, like she's 58. She's like 28 years older than me, I think. And usually back in the day, we would see grandmothers and like people in relationships at this age, at this age range. You know, people who've been married for over 10, 15, 20, 30 years.
Look, man,
It's not a
it's by
stereotype.
choice. I'm single by choice. I mean, I know I'm not going to win no beauty pageant. I don't even try to act like that.
Guys, when she says she's single by choice, you already know what that means. That means that she has accepted her reality that she's not a spring chicken anymore. You know, and as you guys know, the older you get, the lower your sex drive tends to get. You know, so a lot of guys and women, when they get 50, 55, 60 years old, they not really worrying about sex. And most relationships, you know, start because they're based off attraction and intimacy and sex and etc and getting along or whatever. You know, so obviously she wouldn't be trying to date nobody because I'm pretty sure her sex drive is not there anymore. You know, it's not there. It's gone. I'm 34, and there's times where I have all the opportunities to have sex and I don't because you know it's just not there. You can just imagine when I'm 60, you know, I can go years after that without having sex, and it won't be an issue.
But there's somebody for everybody. And when you're ready, they will be there. I truly believe that. The right person can come along or you can settle. And either way, there's several different reasons why I don't even care about dating right now. I don't really think it's going to stay like that forever. It's just like I said, right now. There's absolutely several reasons why I don't care to date right now.
So, how much more time do you think you got, Mal? You know, how much more time do you think you don't want to date right now? Why don't you just say you done threw the towel? You done hung the towel up. You done. There's nothing more you can do. Most older guys her age, if they are still sexually active, they ain't looking for no golden retriever. You know, with all the grays. You know, older lady. They're gonna be looking for somebody who's probably in their 40s or the 30s. They're not looking for a 58-year-old woman. You know, so it's you know, and it's sad that these women cannot be real. That it's extremely difficult to get in a relationship with somebody who's going to be committed in a relationship when you get old. You know,
And again, I keep saying right now because I know this will change in the future. I've changed before. I've given it a shot. I don't think I gave it an honest shot though. And then I'm like, well, I was right. I'm not going to date again, at least for a while. So I'm very self sufficient. And the longer I've been single, I truly believe the harder it is. And sometimes I almost think I look for reasons to stay single because I truly believe in the long run it's easier. Being in a successful relationship, at least in the beginning, definitely takes work. I've been engaged a few times. I've been married once, and I've dated short and long term. And again, it's not to say I won't again, it's just right now it's not right for me. Especially with the way my life is going, I just find it would be very difficult to have done this move from where I was to where I'm at now.
These women are so delusional, guys. Where she can be 58 years old and not say that she's not a prize token that men are looking for anymore. You know, men are not really checking for women who's 50 plus. Like, you can just imagine all the dating and stuff. Like, so I'm 34 and I was born in the 90s. So that means she was born in the, what, 60s? You was born in the 60s. You've been here for a minute, you know. And, you know, it's very difficult. Very, very difficult. And especially like the way, men are visual. Like, she looks frail. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but she looks like an old person is supposed to look. She looks frail. It looks like if you tried to do any type of, you know, sexual activity in the bed, you probably knock a shoulder out of the socket or something. Like, so it's okay to say that you haven't found nobody. And I'm not saying that it's not possible that she can still find an older man who ain't really looking for sex like that, who just looking for companionship. She can still find that, you know. But when it comes to, her she's finding somebody that she really wants to be with, it's not gonna happen.
So I really like to focus on growing, doing my personal growth, my hobbies, and I found it sometimes a little more difficult to do that when you have a significant other. I It's not as easy to just get up.
What type of hobbies do a 58-year-old person have? How much energy do you think a 50? Come on, guys, hit the comments. How much energy you think a 58-year-old woman has? She probably walks the dog, goes to a yoga, walks the dog, probably jogs a little bit because she's Caucasian, probably jogs, probably does some type of fitness, yoga, not no strenuous training or anything like that. So stop making these women come up here at all ages making excuses of knowing that their value is extremely low. Like, there's no hope for a woman of such in the dating market. It's slim pickings for her. Slim pickings. You know. Um, you know.
And move, out of state like I did. Or maybe I wouldn't have wanted to. I don't know. But for what I'm doing now, this is why I have no interest in dating. Also, I think another thing that holds me back again, because I'm really set in my ways, I see a lot of my friends or even people I know on social media, they will have what seems to be this beautiful lifestyle. And
Facts. Like, what she's saying is facts like shit, but she's not really telling, I feel, the full honest truth. But most women, by the time they're 37, 35 years old, they 9 times out of 10 they're set in their ways. So if she likes to drink wine and she gets drunk and she's sloppy and she talks a certain type of way, there's going to be no way possible you can change her from the way she is. You know. So if this woman right here has OCD, or she's claustrophobic, or she's a germaphobe, and you come through, it's gonna be, her criteria for the man that she wants is non-existent on the planet of Earth. You know, period. She probably got grandchildren.
then all of a sudden it's this horrible divorce battle or something. And I'm like, what is happening? And that is exactly what I don't want to go through, especially when one kind of goes crazy and doesn't let the other one move on because they're not in agreements or whatever. I even just recently heard of this couple. I won't mention too much about them. They're both in real estate, and on paper, they have this beautiful life. Well, all of a sudden, they're selling off properties. You can see they're vacationing different. The kids are with this one and then with this one. To come to find out, they've been together many years. He started running around on her, and I know women can do it too, just this particular case. He started running around on her.
Yeah. Let's just we ain't gonna talk about her, but we're gonna start talking about him running around on her, and that's what a high value man is gonna do. Like, life is too broad to just be thinking of a woman to sell like the video I reacted to about like you can't see yourself being with a woman, especially when you're high value. You know, um, but I do agree that there's something wrong um, with the marriage laws and all that, like in America, in Western society. I agree 100% with that, but no matter what she's saying, it's still highly favored to the woman's side. So that's basically she ain't talking about nothing, you know, unless she can't find a man who makes more money than her now. Because the man who makes more money than her, who's around her age, is probably dating somebody young and hot, not old and frail.
And he's doing drugs. And I would be like, oh my gosh, this would be a flippin' nightmare. How do you get out of that? They don't think straight. I know it can happen, but when I hear or see these things is when I'm like, this is why I'm staying single. This is why I don't want to get involved right now. I also want to be sure to fulfill my dreams of traveling the US. When we get older, a lot of times our health.
You ain't traveled the U.S. yet. You 58 years old, guys. I done been to like thanks to my father. My father was in the military, but I done traveled alone as well. I done been to at least all of the states except the ones that's high north, for like New York. I haven't been to Vermont. I haven't been to Wisconsin. I haven't been to Washington State and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But all of the southern bottom states, I've been to all of them. I've been to Cali. I've been to Arizona, um, Las Vegas, New Mexico, Colorado, and everything from that side going over to North Carolina. I haven't been to South Carolina yet, but you know, like traveling to U.S. is not a difficult thing.
Starts failing. I've been keeping up great with my health. My health is great. I go to my checkups. I visit my doctor. I did have, a cancer scare a while back. Maybe
Yeah, your health is great, but it's not like it was when you was 25, 30 years old, even 40.
through it. And I don't want to partner up with someone and have to start taking care of them, or they're holding me back because they can't travel. They don't want to travel. I mean,
So it sounds like she's looking for somebody younger. But somebody younger is definitely not looking for an older woman. I done seen it happen. I done seen guys with older women before. But she's gonna have to be the breadwinner, and she's gonna have to literally take care of them because 9 times out of 10, this woman's probably a homeowner, probably got all types of stocks and stuff. Um, and somebody younger probably wouldn't compare to that. So
or they're just not healthy enough because they're stinking doctors wherever and they got to stay by their doctor. Now I'm living my life around some doctor, or they have a pet and it's a big dog and the dog needs a sitter or they can't just get up.
guys, we ain't gonna get into this whole video. She rambling now. But will leave a link to her YouTube channel in the description below if you guys want to support this YouTuber. Make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, and always remember, fellas, It's a motherfucking movie. Over and out.